Recording live in the Hickory Hut studio on the campus of Defiance College, this is The Session with Eminem and Ryan.
Hello, DC students, faculty, staff, and whoever may be watching. This is The Session with Eminem and Ryan.
That's me.
Yep.
Today, we have the DC men's soccer player, Milus Sutton.
What's up?
Woohoo!
What's up?
Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right. First question.
Ooh,
Right
in.
out-
right in.
we are
right out
just
the box.
Right into questions.
Easing it,
Wow.
not even easing it. And Money Martin is ready to go today.
Yep. Okay. After last week's.
So you don't want to
Rough.
forget the
Yeah.
question. That's why you got to get right to it, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's been
Anyway.
a rough day already.
What?
Rough day already. All right. First question. How is the season going?
So season got off pretty good. First game we played, first one against Penn State Beavers. We hit kind of a rough patch over the course of the next couple of games, but recently we just got off a win at Grace Christian at an away game at a 4-2 victory. So we're hoping that that really kind of sets the tone for us going forward, and that we can just keep building from that win, because there was a lot of good positives that came from that game, but there's also still stuff that we needed to work on. So we're looking for the leadership on our team is making steps to improve upon last year's season, and that we're really looking forward to taking that win at Grace Christian and having us go forward into Thiel and then opening up conference against Franklin. So
And that's this Friday, right?
yeah, we open up our conference play on Saturday actually.
Oh.
Saturday. They don't
Not
play
Friday,
Friday.
Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, we have
Nice.
Thiel tomorrow at
Okay.
home. So
All right. My bad. But shows how much I pay attention around here.
Okay.
But
Go Jackets.
I think that kind of is how every sports team is. Everybody has their slumps, though. So
Yep.
you got to go from there. Grow
So,
from it.
what kind of preparation are you guys going to do this week to get ready for conference? You're going to use Thiel as what kind of team would you compare them to Franklin, you think?
Well, funny story. We actually never got a chance to play Thiel last year because of their campus got shut down. So when we went,
What?
we
For-
drove. Yeah. So get this, we drove all the way out to play there.
Where is it?
Pennsylvania, I think. Pennsylvania, something like that.
Are you sure? You sound like it's a different country.
Dude, I
Pennsylvania?
mean it was either Pennsylvania or no, it definitely was Pennsylvania.
So they don't say Pennsylvania or Indiana.
Yeah, two different sides.
Yeah.
Definitely Pennsylvania.
Okay. So it's in Pennsylvania somewhere. So
Yeah.
it's a trek.
Yeah, it was a trek. So
Okay.
we drove all the way out there and got there, and we were sitting on the bus. No one got out. Our coaches kind of stepped off for a second, and then about 15, 20 minutes later, they get back on. And this is the best Jordan Valentine impression I have. We're going home, fellas. And we're all sitting there what are you talking about? What do you mean, brother? He's like, their campus is shut down, and we're all sitting there you're kidding me, right? We
Didn't call or anything. so
No,
you drove
they
there?
literally. We got there.
What?
We got there and they shut the campus down about 5 minutes after we actually got there. So we drove
Boy, if they don't want to play you,
yeah, basically.
Scared.
extreme.
Yeah, so I was just kind of all right, well, this was sweet. We drove an 8-hour-ish round trip for Chipotle.
Well,
basically.
yeah, Chipotle. So it's probably
That was
great
about-
Chipotle, right?
I mean,
Did you get off the bus and eat Chipotle, or do you have to eat it on the bus?
we ate on the bus. So
you were just on the bus the whole
dude,
time.
we got in, got Chipotle, got back on the bus, drove back. I mean, it'd have been okay to sit there and eat, but then again, it would have taken forever for everyone to eat and then get back on the bus and then leave. So we just kind of.
Well, you could have stretched your legs a little bit or something.
We have to stretch our legs getting off the bus and ordering, and that's about it.
So do you guys know why it was shut down, or just
There was just I think there was some kind of viral infection that kind of broke out, and we're just basically.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Come to Defiance College, there are no viral infections.
Yeah, we're not going to be scared for you on Tuesday. It won't be shut down.
Exactly.
Facts.
They'll be
We'll
ready.
be here and we'll be ready for that.
That is a funny story.
Yeah,
is
that honestly was just the funniest thing talking about it, because we were just kind of sitting there well, hopefully they can actually show up if they're
I can just see all your faces what?
Yeah, I would
we were all
be.
so confused.
I'd be pretty mad. I'm not
That
going
is
to lie.
that's the first time that in the history of me playing soccer ever that we've had to go somewhere and we're kind of yeah, well, the whole campus is infected with something, and so
He
And
just,
basically, they were just like, "Don't touch anything." They were kind of like, "Don't touch anything outside of it." And our coach just went off the bus and came back on. So we're always sitting there like, "All right, well, great. They probably touch railings, the
Yeah,
sidewalk.
no
They
doubt.
breathe the air. We're all screwed."
Give me 5, guys. No, I'm not touching
So
you,
we're
coach.
like, "No, it's fine."
So was there any teammate who was sleeping and they wake up on the way back? They're like, what?
Unfortunately, no. That would have been kind of funny.
That would have been fun.
I can only imagine that they just sleep there. We arrive, and then they wake up, and we're like there, and it's kind of like, "Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, we already played. You
We
just
already-
kind of slept through. You just slept through the game, man. We just left you on the bus. We didn't even notice."
oh my gosh.
That would have been great. Well, that's hilarious. I haven't heard a story like that in a long time.
Yeah,
I actually got tears in my eyes.
that was a first for
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
Like,
that's.
for,
I think they could have called, right?
yeah. You mean maybe at some point when they were like deciding on whether or not to leave the campus or not, they kind of be like, "Hey, you know what? Hey, we have this kind of issue going around, and save you the trip, but no, we'll just wait till you get there."
The
Yeah,
team's
we
not
could
going to be
do
here when you get here.
Yeah.
They're just kind of.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
So soccer team is looking up.
Yes, we
Yes.
are on the way up, going into Thiel tomorrow, and then Franklin. I'm excited for it. I was excited for this season, like coming into this year. A little disheartened when we started dropping games that we shouldn't drop, but like that happens. There's just small things that, like little small intricacies that like just get worked out in time, and they're starting to get worked out. So
Young team or an older team?
I mean, we're still relatively young.
Okay.
The majority of our starting lineup is sophomores.
So young.
So yeah, it's a young team. We're still building. Like I said, it's just like little things that are still getting worked out. I haven't lost faith. We have a lot of strength in our leadership and whatnot that are kind of keep pulling us together. And that was one thing that is huge. Switching from last year to this year is that like the team is a lot more of a cohesive unit
Nice.
than before.
Okay.
Which impacts the whole thing because like the attitude is like completely shifted. It's a less of an individualistic team
Okay.
to more of just like a togetherness. Which
And you
is
two can
huge.
probably relate to that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when your team starts to gel.
Yes,
You guys can just
it's
about
an
do
amazing
anything.
feeling.
Yeah,
You start to play a
absolutely.
lot better.
It's
when
pretty
you guys-
cool.
Yeah, because you get to understand each other and you like
Yeah.
know how each other work.
Yeah,
And you're playing for
absolutely.
each
A lot
other. You're
easier.
not playing for yourself.
Absolutely.
You're playing.
So you
Make-
getting there? Soccer team getting almost to the point of gelling?
Yes, like we're right there. It's about to happen.
Look
This
out,
is the time-
ACAC.
This
Yeah.
is the time that you want to start gelling together too. Like
Absolutely.
right
Right
before
before-
conference, you
yeah.
want to get those kinks out. It's you don't ever want to lose, but it's okay to drop a game here or two before conference play. But then you want to start gelling together right up this week.
That's Melo's word. Not
We
mine,
never
but
want
it's
to
okay.
lose.
You don't want to lose, but sometimes you lose and you gotta look at the positives and you gotta move forward.
Yeah,
Very
Spoken
because
like a true
yeah.
fan of a football team that ties.
Go Browns! Got that first win
All right, we need
last
to move
Thursday.
Okay.
on. We need to move on because that's who cares.
I care. He cares. He's a football player. Get it? Soccer, football. All right.
Okay, and that
Lame.
was not a good one.
If you would like to report lame jokes to the session, write the session at DC.
I have the email, so I will block them.
All right, we're going to do the Silly Six. The Silly Six, where I ask you 6 quick questions of what?
I gotta ask him some other questions before we do the silly six.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Never mind.
So,
ahead.
taking it from the field to the classroom,
Oh, whoa.
what's your major and what other activities are you involved in on campus?
I am an athletic training major, and outside of DCMS, I am involved in SAC, which is really cool. We just got finished with a T-shirt sale,
Nice.
and
That go
went-
well?
Yeah,
Really well.
Something
Very well,
along
nice.
the lines of what Michaela Bauer told me was like something like 800.
We sold over
T-shirts?
100. No, we sold
Oh.
over 120 or 130 shirts, and we made a profit of $800 for the program to use to
Nice.
get stuff this year.
Nice.
And we'll be learning more about SAC this week and next week because we have some more events going on. So tune
Okay.
into the show if you guys want to learn about those.
SAC stands for?
Student Athletic Advisory Committee.
Anything else? Involved in
Continue.
anything?
Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt
You
you.
would not have been able to ask me what that acronym stands for because I'm horrible with names, but it's fine. Yeah, so athletic training major, which is really fun. Something I've always wanted to do. Like my high school AT was a huge part of my athletic career. Like,
Injured a lot then?
not a lot, just
Oh,
like
okay.
a couple times. For instance, I like ripped the ligament from the inside of my thumb. Yeah,
He's old.
Oh.
Excuse him.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, ripped the ligament inside my thumb. Had to go
Wait.
to through therapy
was that
for
during
that.
soccer?
No.
Okay, I was making sure.
No.
Yeah, no hands in soccer.
Not a lot. But no, I wrestled in high school and tore it doing that.
Thinking
So,
about wrestling at Defiance?
there's potential for it. We'll see. I have to determine whether or not if I want to, like, how much I like eating. And I have to gauge how much I enjoy just eating to my heart's content rather than being smart and efficient about what I eat during wrestling
You
season.
can go up a weight class. Then you can eat whatever you want.
Yeah, but then that's just like, that's like body weight, not really muscle weight.
And then Coach Jordan would have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Not-
so can we go to the Silly Six now?
Yeah, we can go. I
Okay.
just wanted them to know a little bit more about our
You're
guests.
right. I completely forgot. That bus story made me laugh. And
It's okay.
Sorry, you learn a lot.
It's
You
our-
learn a lot from silly stories like that.
and you're going to learn a lot from the Silly Six. Worked
Oh,
that right in.
killed
there,
it.
didn't
Segues.
All right, the Silly Six, where I ask you 6 quick questions, then you give me 6 quick answers. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Your favorite pop or beverage?
My favorite soda is Diet Dr Pepper, but I only eat that. I only drink that whenever I'm eating Skyline, which is relative from
That's-
Cincinnati. Cincinnati.
Pretty
Ew.
limited time to drink Diet Dr. Pepper, right?
Yeah, extremely limited.
Okay.
Skyline.
Um,
Continue.
Okay. Your favorite fast food? Skyline chili.
There you go.
Boom. It's like I know this guy.
Yeah,
All
right?
Your favorite movie?
Favorite movie has got to be Pulp Fiction.
See, I wouldn't have guessed that at all. I was way off on that.
What would you have guessed? What would you have guessed?
I don't have any idea what I would have guessed. Your favorite show?
Favorite show? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, man.
Do you know it?
I do.
It's obviously not his
Not
favorite.
favorite.
What's it about?
We'll come back.
Yeah.
Your favorite dessert?
Favorite is cheesecake. Any kind of cheesecake. I
Yeah.
love cheesecake real late at night.
With anything like chocolate on top or anything? Or just plain old cheesecake?
Strawberry.
Just cheesecake.
Just
I love
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't
Real late
matter.
at night.
Okay.
I love cheesecake.
He loves cheesecake.
Is Costco a good third date?
Think about this.
Let's go.
Samples.
He doesn't even need to answer.
Samples. Food
I
court.
mean,
So
you don't
go,
really get to know if the person can make the little things fun.
You go to your. Well, how would it? Well, would his significant other come to him, or would he go to a significant other on third date?
Either or. Depends.
Hey, 50-50.
50-50. We're back to this
So
50-50.
it's our third date, not our third date. But let's go buy groceries.
Okay.
Does that sound like something?
I mean,
It's not just buying groceries. Do not limit it to that. Costco is
Third-
more than groceries.
I mean, I would assume I've never been to Costco, which is probably gonna elicit some gasps from the audience. But
I've been to Sam's.
I've been to. There's this place in Fairfield, Ohio called Jungle Jim's, and it's like
This sounds like kids' pizza place.
Oh, it's not kids' pizza place.
Come down
It
to
is-
Jungle Jim's where it's half price pizza all day.
Dude, Jungle Jim's is its own world. It has literally anything and everything you could ever imagine. Like there is a section designated for like international delicacies.
Okay.
And it's just whole world within like just this basically supermarket.
So the real question, would you go on a date there?
I
Third date.
Third.
date.
definitely 100% have taken a couple dates there because it's so fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Like it is
We are racking up
Like,
the
it is-
scores.
so cool because like a lot of people like haven't been there. Like they've heard about it but they haven't been there. So like
Okay.
I want to take them just like cuz like they'll be able to experience it cuz it's truly a sight to behold.
Well, I would have to go there and find out because to me, if you said let's go to Jungle Jim's, I would assume we're going to a kids pizza knockoff place where they got anyway. Chuck E. Cheese knockoff. There we go.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Jungle Jim's Pizza and Games. All the tickets you can win for $5.99.
Why is he like
Okay,
this?
if this makes you any more interested in Jungle Jim's, they have ostrich eggs.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go on a third date and look for ostrich eggs.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break here at the session. When we come back, we're going to play Yank to Hanky. Hanky
Hanky
Yank.
Yanky. Hanky
This is the
Yank.
session with Eminem and Ryan. We'll be right back.
I just don't know. I don't know what to do.
Liz, are you okay?
I'm
You've
really
been looking
not.
really confused lately.
I'm sorry, I just can't decide who I want for homecoming
Just
this year.
pick who you think best fits it, but do not forget to do it. It's important that you vote for homecoming.
Okay, next Saturday, October 6th is the football game for
She can't
homecoming.
remember
Everybody's coming up. So come to the football game and cheer on your Defiance Yellow Jackets.
Make sure you vote for Queen and King.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the session. We are back in the studio with our guest Milus. And we forgot to go back to this question.
When you say we, you mean me.
Ryan
Yes,
forgot.
I forgot.
His head is still stuck on the bus story. For some
Yes,
reason.
it's hilarious.
So, what is your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show, hands down, Family Guy.
Family
He
Guy.
finally remembered.
Yeah. Took
Okay.
me a while.
Okay.
You would think if it's my favorite show, I would know.
You would know
is.
it. Obviously not.
Got a lot going on.
Anyway, when I was trying to think of skits to do today
Hanky Yank!
for our game, I remembered how grumpy and sick my partner in crime, Money Martin, was.
Grumpy?
So,
I wouldn't say gross.
I decided to get her 3 boxes of tissues to play for this game.
Wah, wah,
So you're
wah.
welcome.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Would you like to introduce the game, Liz?
All right, we're playing Hanky Yank.
Hanky
Hanky
Yank.
Yank.
So basically, we all have. I counted them all the tissues in these. So we have 160.
How many is that? All 3.
She doesn't know that.
In case you're
You
curious,
would be very upset.
the answer is deer in the headlights.
Okay, basically what we're gonna do is everybody can only use one hand.
Which hand? All right, everybody is
Right,
using.
left.
Oh.
I'm left-handed. That's
Oh.
your dominant hand, it's my dominant
All
hand.
right.
All right. Anyway.
Stop
Anyway.
interrupting.
Anyway.
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 So they're gonna pull one tissue out at a time as quick as you can until
Okay.
they're all gone. And the first one to get all their tissues out wins.
Wins. And we have no camera for this
We
one.
do not need a timer because it's based off our talent.
That's an inside joke. Go back and watch the old episodes.
Yep. You'll figure out that Ryan does not know what a timer is.
I do not know what a timer is.
All right,
Okay.
Ryan, on you.
As you can see, here we go. All right. On your mark. Get set. Go! Hanky Yank begins! Look at it snow the hankies! Oh my gosh! Melrose is moving.
This is really hard.
I can't even see who's out, who's going. Hankies are everywhere, people. They're yanking the hankies. Oh my gosh! Here we go. We got to be getting down to it. We got to be getting down because I can't see anything.
My arm hurts!
What's
Whoa.
doing my
Pain is
part?
temporary, promise forever, Liz.
Yes,
Come on,
come on,
man.
Liz.
How? Come on, here we go. Somebody's got to be getting close. Somebody's got. Wait.
Oh, oh.
There we go.
These tissues were donated from Dollar Tree. And there's more than 106. We got a winner! We got a winner! We got a winner!
I won.
We got a
No
This-
way.
winner! The studio will never be the
Liz,
same.
nope, Milus, this is for you for being on the show. Liz doesn't get any because she cheated.
She cheated.
She always cheats.
Money
Cheaters never
gang
prosper.
Well,
I'd like to thank the Academy, my mom, shout out the sidewalks, keep me off the streets. Liz, you're a loser. Loserville, Blood Ball.
we're going to figure out something
Dub
to do with
City.
these tissues, so tune in and we'll figure it out.
If you have a game that we can play with tissues out of the box, let us know. We'll be happy to put it on the next session. How should they get a hold of us, Liz? Oh!
Follow us on Twitter at @thesession_DC. Look us up on Facebook at @thesessiondc. Email one of us. Email thesessiondc@gmail.com.
Boom.
And that's about it.
Mr. Sutton, thanks for being a part of the
Yep,
show.
thank you so
Pleasure
much.
as always. Yeah.
Come out to the soccer games.
Yeah.
Come support.
Yeah. Show out. Game tomorrow is at 4. We're home.
Which he means today,
Game
Tuesday.
today.
Yeah.
I blew
Our
his
reserves
mind.
play today as well.
Okay.
Come show off for the reserve game. 4
All right.
p.m. on the grass, tentatively, depending on the weather.
Is that on Monday or Tuesday?
the reserve game?
Yes.
Oi.
Okay.
It's today.
He means today, which is actually to
Tomorrow.
yesterday.
Wait,
So-
yesterday.
This comes out on Tuesday. In case you're curious, we record on Monday.
You ruined it. We are live.
All right, here we go. This has been the session with Jess. This has been the session with Liz.
Oh, you got me.
This has been the session with Ryan. See ya.